I think the element of the past is really important, naturally.
The Truth Reconciliation Commission, to some extent, helped victims to relieve the tragedies of the past. Okay.
If you look at it as building a structure, it's like providing the platform, the foundation to build the structure. And without that, you can't build the structure. And that is where you start, and you build to something great. And if your foundation isn't great, your whole thing is going to crumble.
It's like when you hold on to anger, you're not free. And when you forgive someone, like it's like a burden lifted off your shoulders, and you feel free, and you're no longer holding on to that anger.
I've learned to forgive every day, and that is mostly because I was forgiven. The only way I can get forgiven every day is if I continue forgiving other people each and every day for the wrongs they do unto me.
I'd say it's more than forgiveness, because some leaders just ask for forgiveness and apology, but there has to be an acknowledgement that something has been done wrong.
And that when you forgive the other person, they'll also have lessons to teach you as well. So you together are building a relationship. You're learning to compromise, which means we are not eliminating anything, but we're taking our two unique selves and bringing them together.
Reconciliation takes a lot of time after apology and forgiveness, because you can't really just say sorry and then yeah, forgiven, it's done.
Attach RE to conciliation. It's not conciliation anymore, it's a reconciliation. That means this process is a repetitive process. You have to do it over and over and over again.
Reconciliation, it doesn't happen overnight, so it's a process, and also people need to work at it. It doesn't come by itself.
I personally think it's like a complex process that leads to a long-term goal, and it builds relationships within that.
Erykah Badu would say that peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned. Once you reconcile, which is a process in my opinion, you begin to see the blessings of people coming together and learning as a collective what the mistakes were and identifying the sameness in our differences.
I think what it comes down to is like humanity at its core, and you know, if we're going to be good to each other, like we need to have certain types of qualities for people to take responsibility and own what they're contributing to the situation, to racism in general, and to any social injustice is important.
I think it's still very evident today that the reconciliation that took place, just sort of the fact that there isn't a full-scale civil war in the country, and perpetrators and victims were allowed to get together.
When you hear somebody's story, you gain some sort of responsibility, and I think that's very powerful if an individual really harnesses that bearing witness and takes responsibility.
Aspects like music and sports are good ingredients to this reconciliation thing, especially in South Africa, because music and dancing is some of the aspects that define certain people. And as such, we can embrace the differences amongst the different cultures and hopefully achieve reconciliation.
So it's important to to work on your relationships so that you can just get to know each person as a unique individual.
Reconciliation is the ability to embrace those whom you think are different from you.